Oh, Minnie's getting stitched up. He got a pretty bad cut at the end of the last round there, and he's doing well. So, if you have any questions?
Freddie, rate Manny's performance, especially rated against that run he was on in 08 and 09 when he beat, Cotto and Oscar and, Ricky Hatton and all those great guys. It seemed like maybe he's still boxing good, but he doesn't have the pop on his punches that he had at that point.
Yeah, well, we fought a bigger, stronger guy, of course, and I thought Manny did pretty well. We didn't expect Bradley to come with that type of style. That was kind of threw us a little bit because we got it. He was in boxes, so we didn't think he was going to come looking for the home run all night long. And he had some success with that. He did overhand right in the fourth round. He hurt Manny, but then he was swinging so hard with those big shots by the sixth round. He was starting to get tired, and I thought from 6 on, man, he just dominated the fight. Well, I kept telling him to do that, but the thing is, it didn't work that well. The thing is, he got caught in the pocket a couple times. He stayed in front of Bradley a little bit too much for what I saw. But he was just trying to beat Bradley down the middle a little bit because Bradley was swinging with those big overhand shots and those big wide shots, and maybe he was trying to beat him down the middle with them. And he had some success with it, but overall, it was looking like Bradley was landing the bigger shots. I thought he had the killer instinct. He opened up on him when he had him on the ropes. He opened up pretty well, and he just didn't seem like he had that power that he usually has, because he was a little bit slower than I've seen in the past. And I don't know why it really was, because in his restroom warming up, he was on fire, and they were getting on the fight. It wasn't quite as much, but I think Bradley might have had something to do with that.
Freddie, over here. There were a couple of times in the fight when Manny clearly had Timothy Bradley hurt. Do you think, and maybe it was a good thing in some ways, he'd learned from the Marquez defeat, and he worked out that counter right hook could be avoided, and actually fought a very, very disciplined fight tonight?
Well, he fought disciplined. The thing is, I think he didn't hurt when he did open up on him, and then he pulled out at the right moment. I felt to get away from those big shots. But Bradley was, he was really going for the fences all night long, and he did tire pretty quickly, I thought, and that's what made him start dominating the fight.
Did you see those power shots from Bradley, that he was kind of looking for that just kind of snap KO, that's why he was throwing them?
Yeah, the thing is, it looked like he was like Marquez hit me with a big old man right, and that's what he was really trying to land all night long. And he did hit him in the fourth round with a big shot, and he did hurt him a little bit.
Freddie right here. One of the bigger storylines leading into this fight was that Manny had shown too much compassion to his opponents, and you felt that he showed a little bit even in the last fight with Rios. How fired up, or how much compassion do you think he showed in this fight, if any compassion?
I don't think he had any compassion. I think he tried to do his best to stop him. He was throwing combinations. I mean, sometimes I want him going in and out, and he stayed in the pocket a little bit too long because he wanted to fight a little bit too much. And I told him, I said, all you do is outbox this guy. So you box him in and out all night long. But maybe he wanted to stay in the box and he wanted to fight him a little bit. So he showed a little bit hard, I thought.
How much of Manny's standing and fighting do you think was a function of him not thinking that Tim could really hurt him? And how much of it was that? Was there any discussion about that?
Well, I think at the beginning that happened for a while until the fourth round when he did hurt him, and from that point on, Manny was a little more careful, I thought.
So he did hurt Manny, and how hurt was he?
Oh, he definitely hurt Manny in the fourth round, and I think he hurt him with the big overhand right, and then he hit him a couple more shots, and Maybe shook a little bit, but he definitely got hurt in the fourth round, yes.
Freddie, if you had your druthers, who would you want Manny to face next?
Well, you know, Marquez is a big fight for us. If Marquez wins the next fight, I'd like that fight because we owe him one, I feel, and I would like to get that back, you know. But you know, if Mayweather's interested at all, I'm sure we'd like to fight him too.
Now, going to the fight itself, were you satisfied that the game plan was played out the way you honed Manny for the fight?
No, the game plan didn't go quite as well as I thought because Bradley didn't fight the type of fight that we thought he was going to fight. I mean, we didn't think he was going to be that aggressive. We didn't think he was going to be trying to knock Manny out with one punch all night long. And, you know, for 6 rounds he was pretty dangerous, but then after 6, Manny dominated the fight, I felt. I think Bradley wore himself out a little bit, got a little tired. It's going to be quite a few because it's not really a straight cut, it's really jagged, so it's more like a tear, and the plastic surgeon's probably going to have to trim that up a little bit, and it's a nasty cut. Yes. And I'd like to thank Justin Fortune for helping me get Manny ready for this fight, and if you have any questions for Justin, it's there.
I understand that Tim is working his way up here, should be here in a couple of minutes. Manny will be delayed, as we said, because they have to obviously stitch his eye, stitch up. And the doctor is doing it, I think, as part of our family. Tomorrow morning he's off to Israel with the rest of us, so we got to get it done tonight.